the best PlayStation 4 horror games of all time. Subscribe for more content like this and watch another video from the channel. Thank you, let's go. Resident Evil 7. The returning of Resident Evil to the true survival horror, with a new protagonist and story, and also a new perspective, and an immersive first-person camera.
Mia, oh thank God I found you. It's me, it's Ethan.
Ethan?
Alien Isolation, the best alien game ever, a true survival horror where you really feel the impressive menace of the alien, and be aware, as it learns your moves. Alan Wake Remastered, a former Xbox 360 exclusive, but now with a remastered version. Survive the horrors of the first Alan Wake game and pay attention to the story. It's amazing. The Evil Within, created by the same creator of Resident Evil, you will play a mysterious and intriguing story in an immersive world, and a true and hard survival horror. The Last of Us Remastered. Okay, it's not exactly a horror game, but the survival horror is one of the features of the game, so it deserves its place in this list, right?
Give me that. Are these assholes still with us?
Until Dawn. This is one of those games that you must make choices to continue the story. Here you play as several characters, making decisions that will change how the things will happen in the game.
It's so important, I guess I can pack horse it the rest of the way.
Outlast, immersive first-person horror game. Here you cannot fight, only run and hide. All you can use is your camera to see in the dark, but you will need batteries, so be sure to explore for more. Little Nightmares, a unique survival experience. The camera of the game is fixed, and you must sneak through the dangerous rooms with bizarre creatures. Soma, a sci-fi survival game in a first-person camera and set underwater, so playing a dark and immersive story with a mysterious plot and scary creatures. Visage, a scary and atmospheric psychological horror game. Explore a place that's always changing, all set in a realistic and horrifying environment. Metro 2033, a survival but also action FPS game, but the horror here is real, arriving in the dark and dangerous tunnels of the metros and sometimes in the surface. Resident Evil 2 Remake, the remake of one of the most loved Resident Evil games, so explore the Raccoon City Police Department with amazing graphics and immersive gameplay. Signalis, a unique and different game, playing a dark future with an upper camera style. The humanity uncovered the dark secret, and you must unravel the mysteries of the area as you survive the creatures. Bloodborne, a Souls-like game that's also a very scary game in some moments, with all sorts of creatures, and this is one of those very hard games, so even the weakest creature can kill you easily.
But where's an outsider like yourself to begin?
The Quarry, another game that your decisions change the story of the game. You play as different characters, following this mysterious story and trying to survive. Dying Light, surviving this first-person survival game that the main feature of the game is the parkour system. So explore, find better weapons, but be careful about the night.
Stop. Loud noises draw them.
Resident Evil 3 Remake. Despite it's not as good as Resident Evil 2 Remake, it's still a fun game. It cut some parts from the original Resident Evil 3, but it's fun to play at least once. Little Nightmares 2, another experience similar to the first game, but now with more mechanics, better graphics and more puzzles. Very good experience for those who enjoy this kind of game. Layers of Fear, a psychological first-person horror game. Explore and discover the mysteries of this place, but be aware about the changes of the place. The Evil Within 2, or once again the universe of the Evil Within, now in an open world experience with secondary quests, secret items, and amazing boss fights.
Gotta eat. Clean your plate. gotta eat skin and bones.
The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, one of the best roguelike games, and the most bizarre by the way. You will face different types of evil and bizarre creatures, especially the bosses. The Last of Us Part 2. It's here for the same reason that the first one is here, but in this one, nobody was ready for what was going to happen. So if you didn't play it yet, be ready. Outlast 2, the new Outlast experience. Explore now a outdoor environment, new features and types of enemy, but it's still very bizarre and macabre as the original one.
You know a Jessica?
Oh, no. I mean, I was dreaming about Jessica Gray.
Resident Evil 4 Remake. A great remake of Resident Evil 4 with a better character development in the characters and a refined gameplay and graphics. Metro Last Light. Explore one more time the dark and dangerous corners and tunnels of Metro, but be aware, don't waste your ammo, you will need it later. Amnesia, the Bunker. The game is set during the First World War, and you must survive a relentless creature as you explore the dark bunkers and trenches. Resident Evil Village. A unique Resident Evil experience. Didn't please everyone, but it's still a very fun game to play. Now with a lot of new enemies, bosses, and also features.
Nobody. There was an accident down the road and... What's going on?
Darkwood, one more game that's very unique. Play here in an atmospheric open game, or in the daylight, but be careful about the night. Here nothing is safe anymore. Metro Exodus, the last Metro game for PS4. Despite its performance is not that good in the PlayStation 4, it is still a very fun game to play, and now it's set in a semi-open world. Resident Evil 1 Remake HD. Yeah, a remaster of the remake, actually, but it's a solid and immersive Resident Evil experience. Play the first game of the series with better graphics and even new things in the story.
Reports of families being attacked by a group of about 10 people. Victims were apparently eaten.
Bonus game. It's Silent Hill. You can no longer download this demo, but it's one of the scariest games of all time, and it's just a demo. Fortunately, we won't be able to see the full game, and not even to replay the demo, just those who still have it installed in the PS4.